Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm in another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video, and today I'm going to be going over the most overpowered cards in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Now this list isn't in order, so like the first player that I'm going over, it's not the most overpowered card, but it's just on my list. And I also want to mention, I know there's certain cards that could be on my list, like the gold 99 overall Calvin Johnson that you get from the field pass, but since no one really has that card and I haven't really like tested it out myself, then I can't say whether it's overpowered or not. But obviously looking through the stats, it is going to be overpowered, but certain cards I'm not going over, like Calvin and Trayvon Diggs, because those cards no one really has. But so let's go over the first card on my list. I have 10 cards on this list. And yeah, let's go over Randy Moss. So Randy Moss came out yesterday, and this card is by far like the best wide receiver in the game. He has incredible stats, he has good height, and he has really good abilities. I'll go over the abilities in a second. So he's 6'4", he has 98 speed, 99 jumping with 96 short running, 98 medium, 99 deep. He also has 98 juke and 95 spin moves. So the abilities on him, so for the tier 3 abilities, well there's actually 2 tier 3s, but one of the tier 3s, he gets 1 AP deep in elite, 1 AP deep out elite, 1 AP route tech, and there's just a bunch of stuff. But one of the last ability slots for Randy Moss, you could either get 0 AP human joystick, 0 AP red zone threat, 0 AP route tech, 0 AP short out elite, 1 AP deep in elite, and 1 AP short in elite. So there's a bunch of abilities that you can get on this card, and he already gets baked in, I believe that's mid out or elite or deep out elite. But again, this card is absolutely insane, and he has a bunch of extremely good abilities. So now let's get into the next card on the list. Alright guys, so the next player on the list is Lawrence Taylor, LT. Now with Lawrence Taylor, he gets baked in 0 AP double or nothing. And yeah, he has good stats, obviously. He has 95 speed, 98 excel, 99 block shed, 99 power move, 98 finesse move with 96 tackling. He's also 6'3", 237 pounds. And even if you don't rush him, which I feel like everyone would, he has 84 zone and 70 man, which is just absolutely insane. So like I said, he gets baked in 0 AP double or nothing, but in his last ability slot, he also could either get 1 AP inside stuff, 1 AP lurker, 0 AP no outsider, 0 AP strip specialist, 0 AP edge threat elite, which is a very good ability. He could either get 1 AP crusher or 0 AP deflator, so you could choose from any of those abilities. And like I said, this is one of the most overpowered cards in the game and the best pass rusher in Madden 23 Ultimate Team, and he's gonna be the best for quite a while, because I don't see anyone passing this card of how good he is. But let's get into the next player. Alright guys, so the next card on this list is pretty much impossible to get if you didn't play season 1, season 2, season 3, or you finished out like I think we're on season 4 right now. Anyways, the only way you would get this card is if you got the basically the master for season 1, season 2, season 3. And yeah, but if you do have this card, then you know just how overpowered this card is. He has Slinger 3 release, he has good stats, and a very OP ability stack. So usually I have a couple QBs on this list. This QB is specifically for people that pass more than they run with their quarterback. So 90 speed, 97 throw power, he has extremely good accuracies. And yeah, he's just a really good card. And even if you do run with him, he has 90 speed, 84 juke, 72 spin, and 83 carrying. So it's a very good card. Now his abilities are insane. So with his X Factor, he actually gets dots for Ken Stabler, Bazooka Ken Stabler, and the rest of his X Factors are just regular. Now with these specific X Factors right here, they start on, and I believe they do I guess unactivate for like a couple plays. And there's also run and gun Ken Stabler. So you could actually, I think you could put 2 X Factors on Ken Stabler. Like, I'm not for sure though, but maybe you could put Omaha, and then you could also put run and gun. That would just be an insane stack, bro. I mean, this card's insane. So then the third tier, we have Fearless for 1 AP. That's just what I put. Then for tier 4, we have 1 AP set feed lead. There's a bunch of stuff that you could do. Then for tier 5, we have 1 AP hot route master. And for tier 6, we have 0 AP gunslinger. I mean, there's a couple different ability stacks that you could put on this card, but that's the ability stack that I run on Ken Stabler, and it's only 3 AP for him, so it definitely leaves a lot of room on my team to put more AP on different players, because having a bunch of really good abilities for a very low amount of AP can definitely help you spread out to maybe your wide receivers, running backs, fullbacks, tight ends, O-line. It can definitely help out your offense. It can really help out your team quite a lot. So yeah, I run Ken Stabler. I'm gonna be running him until I get to the Trevor Lawrence in the field pass. I'll try out the Trevor Lawrence card, but I don't know if he's going to pass Ken Stabler because I don't think he has Slinger 3. But he is right-handed, and Ken Stabler is a left-handed quarterback, so maybe you wouldn't want Ken Stabler just because he's left-handed. But let's get into the next player on the list, and yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we're going to be going over TARIQ Woolen. He's actually a little bit more, like, easier to get, obviously, than Ken Stabler. He's going for a little bit more than 800k. He's 6'4". This is what really makes the card really good. He's 6'4", 210 pounds. Then he has 98 speed, 97 excel, 97 agility, 99 jumping with 97 man, 98 zone, and 96 press. This card's absolutely insane. So just judging off of the height and the stats, he's pretty much an endgame corner. But to make it even better, he actually gets 1 AP Acrobat and 0 AP Pick Artist. So you could, I believe you could put 1 AP Acrobat and 0 AP Pick Artist on this TARIQ Woolen. This TARIQ Woolen card is literally an animal, and of course I would love for him to be on my team. He's a little bit too expensive than what I would really want to pay for him, but he has good height, and overall he's such a good card, and he has good speed. So let's get into the next card, which now we're going on to the offense side, and spoiler, it's a running back. Alright guys, so I'm sure you've probably faced this card quite a lot on, you know, head-to-head or MUT Champs or whatever. It's Gus Edwards, Gus the Bus. This is like the most overpowered card for the offense side of the ball. I mean, every single time that I play this card, I can't stop it, and I've tried so many things to stop it, but just judging off of the weight, the stats, and the, you know, all the abilities, it's truly an overpowered card. And I hate EA for bringing this card out because it's such a hassle to deal with. But he has 98 speed, 97 excel, 97 agility, 94 carrying. He has really good catching, and he has 97 trucking, 98 break tackle. And even if you don't just want to run over people, but you also want to fake people out, he has 98 juke and 97 spin. So literally, this card can do everything. Like, I don't understand why this card's so good. He's also 6'1", 238 pounds. So he's a very big running back, and he can basically do everything. Now, if we're going off of his abilities, this is what makes the card even over the line. He gets a 1 AP Freight Train X Factors. I think the same as Derrick Henry, so it starts on for a specific amount of plays, and it turns back off, and then it can turn back on. So this X Factor is pretty much insane. You start the game off with Freight Train, which means basically you break the first tackle every single play. And then you also get 0 AP Backfield Master for all the catching plays that you want to do with him. Then he also gets 0 AP Short and Elite. So you can literally stack a bunch of insane 0 AP, 1 AP abilities. He also gets Bruiser. There's just a bunch of stuff that this Gus Edwards cards get. And it's kind of expensive, to be honest, but I feel like this is one of the cards in the game that are actually worth picking up. He's going for 700k. He's also an LTD, so if you do end up wanting to quick sell the card, if you don't want to sell it, which I don't know why you would do that, he quick sells for 350k. So it's really like a 350k rental or like that. But anyways, now we're gonna go back to the defense side of the ball for a pass rusher, and this pass rusher is another AKA card, but this card's insane. Alright guys, so one of the final cards on this list, we have Gregory Rousseau. By the way, a beautiful nickname, and he went to the U, but he has 94 speed, 96 excel, he has 98 block shed, 98 power move, 86 finesse move, and he's 6'7", 266 pounds. So not only can he pass rush, he also has 98 hit power, but you could actually like bring him back as a maybe a QB spy because he's so tall. He's 6'7". He's almost like a mini Julius Peppers. But so overall, this card is extremely good. But what makes the card even better is his X Factor. He gets Unstoppable Force X Factor for 1 AP. Now this is probably the best pass rushing X Factor that you would want. And it starts on, and it obviously goes away for a couple plays, and then it comes back. Pretty much like every other X Factor that AKA cards get. He also gets 1 AP Crusher, 1 AP Extra Elite, Secure Tackler, and Unpredictable in the same slot. So you could choose from those abilities to run on Gregory Rousseau. Out of all those abilities, I'd probably run Edge Threat Elite on him. But the way I kind of run my scheme, he's not really going to be on the edge for me. He's kind of be in the middle. So I'd probably run maybe unpredictable. That's another good ability. But he just gets extremely good abilities. And yeah, he's actually kind of on the cheaper side. He's almost a little bit cheaper than Reggie White. He's going for 650k. The last time I checked, Reggie White was like 725, 730k. So Gregory Rousseau is pretty much going to do the same thing as Reggie White, but for cheaper. So now we're going to get on to the last couple cards on the list. And it's a QB, Lamar Jackson. Let's go over him right now. Alright, so now we're going to be going over one of the final QBs on this list. There's one more QB. Again, QBs are just overpowered cards in general. But we have Lamar Jackson. Now, you're specifically buying this card if you like to run more than you pass. Now, he might be deceiving though, because his passing stats specifically are really, really good. But he basically looks like he could do it all, but I don't think he has a really good release. He actually has Slinger 3, my bad. So he does have a good release. But the problem is his ability stack. It costs a lot more AP than what you would be able to run on, let's say, Ken Stabler or Justin Herbert, which we're going to be going over in a little bit. So honestly, I'd buy this card specifically to do read options. Basically anything and really short plays, I guess, but I'm not really going to be throwing deep with this Lamar card because you're getting Lamar for one specific reason, and that's to run the ball with Lamar. I mean, he has good stats and he has a good release. He also gets like, you know, good abilities, but it's just a little bit more expensive in terms of the AP than what you would actually want to run him. But we're gonna go over the last 3 cards on this list, and this is one of my favorite players. Alright guys, this card is truly a game changer. One of my favorite players in the NFL. We have CeeDee Lamb. This card, I know I swear there's no bias in this pick, but this is truly one of the most overpowered cards in the game. I mean, he's 6'2". He has really good high-end speed. He has good route running. He also has good juke, good spin, good stiff arm, good ball carrier vision, good trucking, good carrying. He's good for everything. But another really good thing that makes this card just over the top super crazy is he gets 0 AP short in elite, and you could also stack that with 0 AP short out elite. So any routes that are short in and then short out are basically a guaranteed catch, and he gets 1 AP route tech. I mean, this card is absolutely insane. I mean, I wouldn't understand why you wouldn't pick up this card. I know I don't have him on my team, but I have used him before, and that card is really, really good. So I definitely suggest picking him up, especially if you have a Dallas Cowboys team. If you have any sort of Cowboys team, I mean, that card will really fit in. And yeah, I mean, you really only need 1 chem, and he's up to 99 speed. I mean, that card's insane. So let's go over Justin Herbert. Alright guys, so the second last card on this list is Justin Herbert. Now this specific quarterback, just like Ken Stabler, you definitely want to get to throw the ball more than you run. Lamar was only on this list for people that don't really throw as much with their quarterback, but Lamar's still a great quarterback. But Justin Herbert, this card's insane. He's 6'6". He also has Slinger 3 release. He has incredible stats. I mean, he has 92 speed, 98 throw power, 97 throw on the run, 93 play action, 97 short, 95 medium, 98 deep. So this card is extremely good, and he actually gets a good ability stack. Now, if you were to run the ball with him, he actually has 93 juke, 84 spin. Now, I do want to mention, if you don't really have these cards on your team and you want to find out more about these cards, definitely hit up mutt.gg. And yeah, I mean, they have basically all the information you want for every single card in the game. So yeah, hit up mutt.gg, and it helps with a lot of things to help with your team. And yeah, this Justin Herbert card is really, really good. And the last card on this list is a user, because I remember I need to put a user on this list because a lot of people like users, and specifically safety users. And we have Ryan Neal. He's actually not a game changer. What am I talking about? Let me just sort by all, because I forgot what promo he's in, but this Ryan Neal card is actually really, really good. So let me put Ryan Neal. Actually, no, he's not a free safety. He is a strong safety. So let me put strong safety for you guys right over here. And this card's actually like pretty insane. So he actually is a game changer. Okay, he's an LTD for game changers. He's going for around 600k. This is one of the best users in the game. I mean, he's 6'3", 200 pounds. He has 97 speed, 97 excel, 94 man, 98 zone, 98 hit power, 95 tackling, 94 change direction. This card is truly a overpowered card. He also gets 0 AP pick artist and 1 AP acrobat. So you could, I mean, really, this card is truly insane. So hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys already haven't. And don't forget to keep God first. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.